go to Cassandra Fairbanks, journalist and WikiLeaks supporter. Thank you for joining us on the programme. We do appreciate your time. Now, we understand that you actually witnessed Assange's arrest. Can you talk us through what you saw?
No, I didn't witness his arrest. I was in London over the weekend. I flew there when they tweeted out that his arrest was imminent, and I confronted some of the undercover cops who were seen arresting him today.
You spent a lot of time outside of the embassy in the build-up to the arrest, and you say you saw suspicious activity. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, so I visited him, and there was a car, or I went to the Ecuadorian Embassy, and there was a car that was sitting outside for 20 hours. They had shifts of people rotating through every 6 or so hours, and another car that was sitting with their spotlight on the embassy. So I had confronted both of them. They said they weren't media, and then they wouldn't answer whether or not they were law enforcement, but they claimed not to know what WikiLeaks even was. And they were seen arresting him today. I also visited Julian in the embassy on March 25th, so about 2 weeks ago, and he got into a big confrontation with the ambassador.
Well, the Department of Justice, the US Department of Justice, has just officially made a connection between Julian Assange and Chelsea Manning when it comes to their case against WikiLeaks. What do you make of the timing of Julian Assange's arrest in the UK, given the fact that Chelsea Manning is right now in a US jail?
I mean, it's all obviously coordinated. I think that this has been planned for a long time, and the Ecuadorian government was just looking and making excuses to put him into the hands of the United States government, where he's definitely not going to get a fair trial.
What do you think the arrest of Julian Assange means for press freedom? I mean, on the larger scale of things, do you think this is a watershed moment?
Yeah, I think that this is a really, really dark day for press freedom. Julian Assange has done more for free press and the right to know and free information than any other journalist in history. He's nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize this year. And the fact that our administration is extraditing him and charging him for doing journalism is shocking and disgusting. They're accusing him of asking Chelsea Manning for more leaks, more information. Even if he did do that, that's what journalists do. They're criminalizing journalism. It's unacceptable, and nobody should stand for this, honestly.
Excuse me for saying, but you do appear to be visibly shaken and very upset by what's happened to Julian Assange today. These kind of feelings that you have, this kind of passion you have for Julian Assange, this is shared amongst quite a wide community of supporters. What kind of action do you think that his supporters will be taking? What do you want to do next?
Well, I mean, I can tell you over the weekend, it was actually really beautiful. There were everything from Brexit supporters and yellow vests to communists and socialists, all merging together and chanting together to free Julian Assange outside the Ecuadorian Embassy. And I would love to see more of that. I know Lenin Moreno is going to be in DC in 5 days. I urge everybody to go down there and protest his meeting. I will have free Julian Assange posters for everybody who comes. Yeah, I think people need to get off their butts, and they need to take a firm stance against this, because our First Amendment is at stake.
In an ideal world for you and many others, Assange would have walked out of the Ecuadorian embassy a free man. Is it realistic, though?
No. He's never going to get a fair trial. Look what this judge did to John Kiriakou. It's the same court. They dismissed 72 motions that John Kiriakou had filed, this judge. They're known for pursuing these national security cases, and there's not a snowball's chance that if he's extradited here, he'll have a fair shot. There's no way.
We understand that a lot of his supporters...
I'm really emotional about this.
Oh, no, please. We understand that a lot of his supporters will be amassing outside of the court. We believe there's a small crowd gathering now. Will you be going there yourself, or what kind of action will you